You've got a really nice jumper. I like the jumper.
Is it too scary for you?
Well, I don't. I do feel a bit nervous about it. Yeah. You've got actually, your jumper is starting to. That is scary.
It's because it's a dinosaur.
Well, it's got a big beastie on it, like a naughty beastie on it.
But
Whoop. Look at that.
yeah, here he is. How long before you reckon he'll mention the jumper?
Straight away, I would think. 'Cause it's a really good jumper.
Let's find out.
I'm up.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Alex.
Hi, Tim. Mark and I have been talking.
Yeah, we had a chat.
It's late at night.
So we thought maybe we'd properly do the time limits here.
3 minutes, though, not 30 seconds.
Yeah, but what if you can't think of one?
We could try it as an experiment for 1 week.
A thought experiment.
I thought experiment.
I thought experiment.
I thought experiment.
I thought experiment.
Well, do you want to start the clock?
Well, keep playing.
Key to play? I guess we do have to decide if it is a strict, are you out if you don't say anything?
Is it just that when the 3 minutes go down, you have to name someone,
And then you're stuck with them.
and then that's it?
Ingrid Christensen.
Ah.
Swimmer?
You don't know what she does?
Not yet.
No more people who do what Ingrid Christensen does.
Ooh.
Name another?
Paula Radcliffe.
Big nasty. Well, no more adjectives, and that's in either name. He's got big and nasty, although nasty is spelt funny.
It could be a homonym, is that what we're saying? Or a
Yeah, I think there just can't be an adjective in either.
homophone, sorry.
Homophone.
So it can sound like, as long as it sounds exactly like an adjective, that's, as in it can't do that.
You can't have one that sounds exactly.
All right, so you've just got to make sure it sounds exactly like an adjective, and then not do that.
Yeah,
So first of all, check it does, and then don't do it.
that's right.
Yeah, but when you're checking it does, it has to sound exactly the same,
Yeah,
and then not say it.
it can't be.
You can't be.
It can't be.
Jack D.
I think we'll let Horn have a go, shall we?
Is it Horn?
But I don't want to step on anyone's...
No, I think that's fair.
Step on anyone's what?
I never know what that phrase is. Monkey?
Not monkey. Step on anyone's.
Tiger?
Not tiger. It's a body part. Step on
Toe.
anyone's
Is it toes?
toes. Yeah.
Is it?
I bought this jumper today. Do you think it's rather a fun jumper?
Don't mind it.
I like it. David Cameron.
Ah,
No more people who, when you think about it, they're only one letter away from a country.
in his case, Cameroon.
He's got to chuck one in there.
Okay.
Chuck one in, you got. Does it have to be an African country?
Did I say it had to be an African country?
I think you did. Yeah.
With my eyes?
Yeah.
It can be anywhere. Any country, but you've got to add one letter. You can't change a letter, you just have to add a letter.
Can you let me know when you're scratching your head?
You'll see.
Can you take one away, or has it got to be used?
Add a letter. Add a
So-
letter
Can you-
to get a country.
Can I ask a question,
Alex.
Alex? Can you get rid of all of the letters and put new ones in? So it's Molum, and you get rid of all of Molum, and you put in. You can't do it. Chad, you can't do that.
No, you just add a letter to their existing surname. Don't change the order or anything.
Can we name another?
Come on, let's go
Walsh is close.
to Wales.
So you just add one. So it could be Ales for Wales. Is there anyone called Ales?
You think of someone called Mr. Ailes?
This is mad.
I'll just have that bloke Nige. There's a Liverpudlian comedian called Nige, and just add an R on the end. You get Niger.
There's a Liverpudlian comedian called Nige.
Mark will vouch for me there, yeah.
There is, yeah.
I am relieved.
What was your category, Watto? Come on, now tell me your category. Do you remember it, Horn?
No,
Get your hands off your fucking hair.
please.
I did that. Oh, yeah, got it. Okay. Dominic Solanke. Dominic Solanke. Dominic Solanke. No more people with 3 syllables in the first name. Dominic.
And
3 in the second. Solanke.
Solanke.
Don't give me any Sri Lanka business with your countries, Horn.
I feel like Dominica is a country.
Could be out here.
I also feel like Solanke is an adjective.
Yeah, you don't want to be too Solanke, do you?
It is Solanke.
The big problem is Dominica, I think.
Dominican Republic.
Yeah, I don't think I'm challenging. I don't think. Do you think Dominica's a country?
Challenge. I think Dominica is a separate country from the Dominican Republic. I think there might be a Dominica.
Are you doing the work there, Tim?
No, I'll turn my phone off.
Not many people there. 71,000. How many do you need to be a country?
Is it a country?
Of course it's a country. It's a country in the Caribbean.
How do you spell it?
Well, Dominic with an A on the end.
Dominic Solanke. Dominic. Check how you spell Dominic Solanke. Let's have a little look.
Well, I'll just take the A off and then type Solanke, I suppose.
Now, what did you say in terms of was it just surnames?
Well, no, because I got Nige as my next one.
No, I know, but what was your that's the kind of one word name though, isn't it? What was your category?
You know what? I haven't got a clue, but I think it was no more people you can add one letter to their name and you get a country. And
What was the
name another with Nige?
What was the name you gave?
David Cameron.
So Cameroon.
Well, I don't know whether you said surname or name.
No, but you did let me name another, and that was Nige.
Yeah, but that's full name, isn't it? That's not a first name or second name. That's a name.
It's the first name.
I don't know what his. I thought that was his name. That was his stage name. You didn't tell me his whole name.
Yeah, but also I don't think the category was surname.
If it's not surname, I'm out.
The only way to find out is if I check.
Nah, no point. I reckon I'm out.
I definitely don't remember it being surname.
Well, I don't remember it being anything. I just said Dominic Solanke and sort of, see what happens. Well, I checked Solanke and that was far enough away from Sri Lanka. And Dominic, nothing like Italy, so I thought, let's do it. Okay, I'm out.
That's mad. That's a mad thing to happen.
I think you're clinging on. Yeah, I think you are out because of the rules.
Peace out.
If Mark wins this frame, he's won the set.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to beat it. I can't beat it from here.
Who's to play? Is it
Yeah,
you?
I think is it probably. Elvis Presley. No more people who, when you think about them, didn't live to 60.
No more people who were dead before 60.
Yeah,
I
no more
want
people
to.
who died.
I'm just making sure that your hands are not on your heads.
Oh, sorry.
I'm wondering if you can use Elvis as an adjective. He's got an Elvis haircut.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, no, well, I don't think so, really, no.
It'd be with a small E. You'd have to find it in the dictionary with "adj" next to it, wouldn't you? I mean, I might as well have a challenge.
Are you challenging that?
Yeah. What else is it doing in that sentence?
I'm going to get my book out, yeah?
Yeah, but also I want you to tell me what it's not, or what it is in that sentence. Is this?
Elvis haircut.
Yeah.
Well, then you could say he's got an Ian Rush haircut.
Yeah, I don't think it's an adjective in that sentence even.
Elvis. You could add an H and make Elvish.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. What is it then? An adjectival noun in that sentence?
No, it's just a sentence that you keep saying.
In that sentence, it's a good question, actually.
It's describing the haircut.
It is, but I don't know. I think it's more like an adjectival noun, yeah. But I also think we're all nice guys. You've got a scary jumper on.
It's not in the dictionary.
All right. Fair enough.
Well, it was a risky challenge, but he knows he's got challenges.
I haven't got challenges, I haven't got lives, I've got fuck all here. I sort of barreled in, said Dominic Solanke a few times, and now I've got to go to bed in a minute, but I've got to watch the end of this. Get your hands off your heads.
All right. Polly.
Who?
Polly. She put the kettle on.
Ah,
Did Nigel?
I don't know if she ever did put it on in the end.
Yeah. Start the song.
No, it's an instruction, wasn't it? Are you saying it happened in the past?
No, it happened.
I thought it was somebody telling her to put the kettle on.
No, it was someone telling us that she'd put it on.
Why does she keep telling us?
She doesn't keep telling us. At the start, that she tells us that she's put it on.
What? Polly starts singing, I've put the kettle on.
No, the narrator says Polly put the kettle on.
The narrator of the song?
I think Horn might be right. Isn't it Polly, put the kettle on? Like, come on, crack on with it. We'll all have tea.
What's the next line after Polly put the kettle
Dookie,
on?
take it off again.
What?
Dookie, take it off again. Not took it off again.
Dookie.
Dookie. No more people who... Oh, I don't think we can... I don't know if we can have this. The same name as any of our aunts and uncles.
Ooh.
It's a different sort of category. You're taking risks. Yeah, I think we're doing it. I'm looking forward to telling you that I've got an Uncle Diego in a minute. Do you think you were a bit scared, Tim, before your one?
Don't know what happened. I just went Dominic Solanke.
But maybe you got scared by something and you didn't even realise it subconsciously.
Yeah, maybe you got spooked. Be nice to see a timeout.
I've resisted saying the biscuit and the magazine.
Agatha Christie. You know more people who, I suppose, when you have a little think about them, both their initials are in the first half of the alphabet.
Just going to get the Polly put the kettle on lyrics out.
I'm amazed you thought there was a narrator in the song.
I think Alex is right. I think you're asking Polly to put the kettle on.
Oh, it's not a great song.
I had it at my wedding. You remember?
First dance.
Sir Trevor McDonald. No more people who normally wear glasses.
Do you know how the song goes? Polly put the kettle on.
Yeah.
Polly put the kettle on. Polly put the kettle on. We'll all have tea.
Yeah.
Suki take it off again. Suki take it off again. Suki take it off again. They've all gone away. What are you doing that for?
I thought we've all gone to bed. But then you said we've all gone away and I was doing this.
God, I found it hard tonight with that clock. Have you?
Oh, it's not easy.
Get some
Yeah.
in.
Hands off your head.
I just think you got spooked.
Noah.
What?
No more names that occur anywhere in the Bible.
If there was a name like, hey, what about Rod? Does there have to be a name in the Bible? Does there have to be a
Oh, I
character?
see what you mean. Yeah, so it can't be a name in the Bible. It doesn't matter if it's a word that you'd find in the Bible elsewhere.
Sue Barker. Auntie Sue. Oh, that feels risky. I think we might change it. Peter Ebdon. Don't you? You change Sue Barker to Peter Ebdon, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, no, because of the Bible. Oh, God.
Oh, this is exciting, actually.
Go on.
Mm-hmm. Shush, shush.
Come on, man.
Tony Cascarino.
Ooh.
Tony.
What do you think? Have you got an Uncle Tony?
No.
Give me a sign if you've got an Uncle Tony. I mean, I want to say no more people whose names are really fun to say. So I'm going to say that. No more people whose names are really fun to say. Like Tony Cascarino. Pleasing. Do you want me to name another?
Well,
Yeah, name another, I think.
I think that Henry VIII.
Yep.
No, Claude Makaleli.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
The one I had in mind is quite fun to say, so I don't know if I can do it now.
And have you got a hot head or a cold head or something?
I think I'd do it to try and keep the categories in.
Do you know what? Not everyone knows about this weird country, Dominica.
70,000 people.
But it's definitely got country status, yeah?
Yeah, it used the word country quite a lot, and nation as well. I think also getting back in now is going to be fiddly.
Nigella Lawson. No more famous dads, no more famous mums.
The Stig.
Oh,
Is he the one from the Top Gear?
yeah, the Top Gear.
Well, I think he's more sort of Stig or the Stig, more than Top Gear is Top Gear or the Top Gear.
What gear do you use in the car?
The Top Gear.
No more people who, for work, wear something that's one piece of clothing that covers their legs and their arms.
Name another.
Like the Pope.
I think, yeah, Denzel Washington. No more people with a Z in there.
Okay.
Ow!
Oh, dear me.
Tony the Tiger.
Ah.
No more people who, when you think of them,
People?
yeah, it's called Tony. And I've heard him talk.
So you sort of almost discount entirely as a tiger.
No more people who, when you think of them, there are 3 bits to their name.
So in this case, Tony the Tiger.
Yeah.
Tony Blair?
We're sticking to the...
What's this thing? Tony Blair. No more Tonys.
Oh. Just get into them. Okay. Wayne Rooney. No more freckles. Loads of them.
Has he got freckles?
Loads of them. You must have seen pictures of him close up. You go, God, he's got loads of freckles. I think his main thing is he's really freckly. Got a back and forth sort of game at the moment.
Good game, actually.
I'm trying to keep us in the game here.
Oh, listen, I'm all for it. You need to win this.
Pinocchio. No more fictional.
It's quite fun to say Pinocchio.
Hmm.
There's a hint of Cascarino about it.
I didn't really enjoy it that much when I was saying it.
I think it needs to be 2-parter to be enjoyable. It needs to be Gabriella Pinocchio. Yap Stan.
Oh.
I mean, it's quite fun to say, but I don't think it's fun. It's not really fun to say. Oh, I might do a challenge.
Well,
I bet Disney's added some freckles to Pinocchio. All right. No more challenges for Horn. We're back to Yap Stan.
Just so you know, Pinocchio. I'd have enjoyed it.
Yap Stan, no more baldies.
is it? It's Leo Sayer. No more singers. Hand on heart, I don't know if I'm picturing the guy with freckles or not, but
No, I'm not challenging on freckles. But the trouble is I'm using some of my time to think of challenges rather than thinking of names.
Think of a goodie.
Going for Rube Goldberg.
Lovely.
He's the American cartoonist who came up with all the contraptions. And I'm sticking with his name as Rube. So if you want to find a Rube, it's got to be Rube rather than a... I don't want any of this. What was he christened as?
You've been stung like that in the past.
I'm going for no more Americans.
I don't think I've got anything on that though. I mean,
I'm glad the bottom half of my face doesn't look like that.
oh, I've just thought of a challenge I could have done, but it doesn't. It's ages ago now. It doesn't matter.
You...
Pauline Quirk. No more people when, you think of them as much as you want, but both the names end in a vowel.
My Aunt Polly's real name is Pauline, but I've said she's called Aunt Polly. So, Kerry Nutkins. Scratch that. Sue-Ann Gibson, Rachel's sister. No more people who you can't name another person that we all know with the same first name.
No more effectively unique first names. Stuart Goldsmith. No more people where the surname is a job.
Val McDermott. No more people who've written a book that you can buy on Amazon.
Yeah, very good.
Cheers, mate. Very rare you get a very good.
I think that's pretty good.
Oh,
Challenge. Can you name another person called Val?
I know people called... Well, Val Kilmer?
Really difficult now.
Yeah.
It could go here.
It could go here. It could go here. It could go here. It could go here. All right.
It's gonna go.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Hang on, no, I still get to say one, but it has to be really soon now. Actually, I think. What?
It's got to be quite soon, I think.
I think we'll do it really soon. Rupert Everett. No more people who share. God, difficult actually. No more people who share a name with a
Uncle.
cartoon animal.
I thought you might have gone then.
This is a hell of a game, actually.
It's one for the connoisseurs.
Ricky McClure. No more people who sometimes pretend to be a policeman.
No more actors.
Yeah, but who roles in police dramas.
Yep.
Vicky McClure, she's in the line of duty.
Steph McGovern. You know, no more Northerners.
In this country.
Yes, no more people from Northern England.
Oh, God. Patrick Berger. No more sports people.
Well,
You've got one to play with.
I know, but
But I've been stymied by that for a while now.
Noel Edmonds. Known people who, when you think of them, their first name's shorter than their surname.
I haven't got a challenge. I don't know where he's from. Valerie Sykes. Lupita? Have I made that up completely?
I don't know.
Why the fuck are you having Valerie Sykes?
Melanie Sykes.
That's more like it.
No, not Melanie Sykes.
No.
Very, very interesting stuff.
No. Going for Sharon Davies. Yeah, I'm sticking with that because I have to. No more. I'm out.
Yeah, challenge no more sports people, is it?
Yeah. Well done, Mark.
What a game. What a game.
The names, it was a shorter names than my missed challenges maybe were Rupert Everett having freckles and glasses.
I was worried about. I mean, the glasses thing was awful.
I don't know where Noel Edmonds come from. Is he the north?
I don't think he's from the north, but
Glasses?
freckles, glasses. That was an absolute fuckfest in terms of what you couldn't have.
Well, it's one set. Also, it's good news for you in a way, Tim, because then you're back to level.
The time limit really does make it quite spicy, actually.
Yeah, I quite like it for when you've got limited time.
Hey, I think yeah. What it is one set all, and we are absolutely starting. Set 3 is huge.
Are we doing men's tennis?
Yeah, best of 5 sets overall. Key could still win the next 3, for example.
Doesn't look likely. I went out after 6 minutes today.
I can't believe we didn't say anything that was against any rules. But that's why the people down there will tell us.
I mean, there'll be so many things that we missed in this one, I think.
It's unbelievable that the only country one was Dominic.
That even for Key, that is unlucky.
Well, you know, you lose a game, you learn a country.